Welcome back to Nightchild Reviews. Now today we're going to be looking at the top 25 Prince Spotify tracks. Now very quickly before we begin, just want to quickly say that for me, numbers aren't the key to why you like an artist. You know, you love what you love, you dig what you dig, and numbers shouldn't tell you what to like. So let's be clear about that. And second of all, Prince suffered in a way because he kept his music off Spotify and other streaming platforms because he was arguing for the importance of artists being paid fairly, something that is still ongoing today with the current writer's strike and something that showed once again Prince was ahead of his time. At the end of it, I would like to really quickly talk about what these numbers mean for Prince's legacy and what these numbers tell us about how Prince is perceived by the wider general public. Anyway, before we do that, let's dive into the top 25 Prince Spotify tracks. So let us begin. There are over 680 Prince tracks on Spotify with combined listens of over 2.7 billion, which is really quite remarkable. Anyway, at number 25 we begin with Soft and Wet, which is interesting because it's the earliest track that appears in the top 25. At number 24 we have Pop Life, which is from the seriously underappreciated Around the World in a Day album. Now at 23 we have 1999, the 7-inch stereo edit from the 2019 remaster. And here we're going to see a bit of a theme developing where the remastered version is the one that's been promoted and really hits the heights of the Spotify listens. Following straight on from that, at number 22, we are hitting the Purple Rain streak. This time it's Take Me With You, the 2015 Paisley Park remaster, which Prince oversaw. At 21, that theme is continued with Baby I'm a Star, again from the 2015 Paisley Park remaster. Now at number 20, we have Erotic City, Let's Go Crazy, the 7-inch B-side edition from 2017. That's from the expanded Purple Rain edition. So that's quite interesting. The only track from the expanded 2017 edition in there. Next up at 19, we have You Got the Look, the 2020 remaster from the remarkable Sign of the Times deluxe version. Now next up at 18 we have I Wanna Be Your Lover single version, which in this case is taken from the Prince compilation album Forever. 17 we have the original and arguably one of the best tracks ever by Prince. It's Controversy from the Controversy album number 17. At 16 we have the incredibly popular Diamonds and Pearls from the amazing album. At 15 again we're hitting the Paisley Park 2015 remasters of Purple Rain with The Beautiful Ones. And at 14 this trend continues with Darling Nikki, again from the Paisley Park remaster. At 13 we have the stunning Sign of the Times lead song 2020 remaster. Now at 12 we have a song which really has become synonymous with Prince, Nothing Compares to You. This time it's taken from the Originals collection. At number 11 we have the huge hit Cream. And now we're into the top 10. At number 10, Little Red Corvette, the 2019 remaster. Now at number 9, remarkably, is also Little Red Corvette, this time the 7-inch edit from the 2019 remaster. At number 8, I Wanna Be Your Lover, the original, which is great to see such an old track getting so much love. At number 7, we are back into the Purple Rain territory with I Would Die For You, the 2015 Paisley Park remaster. At number 6, one of my most incredibly favourite songs of all time, Let's Go Crazy from the 2015 Paisley Park remaster. And number 5, it's 1999, the 2019 remaster. And number 4, Raspberry Beret, which is a huge favourite amongst the general public. And number 3, the classic When Doves Cry, but this time again the 2015 Paisley Park remaster. And number 2, it's Kiss. And there'll be no prizes for guessing. At number 1 it's Purple Rain, although again this time it's the 2015 Paisley Park remaster. Now what does all this tell us? Well, first of all, it's important to realise that some songs get a disproportionate bounce because of the promotion. Just outside the top 25, for example, at number 27 is Stare. Now, Stare is something that Prince pushed onto Spotify and it's got 14.4 million listens, but only gets 800 listens a day. So it's something that has dropped off, but because Prince promoted it at the time, did really well. Second of all, you have to look at it and say it is heavy, obviously, on the hits. It is very heavy on the Purple Rain era. It is also interesting to me how much remasters dominate this list. It's obviously part of the promotion. The companies and the estate have really pushed these tracks out to Spotify and other listening platforms in a way that Prince didn't. Now, this is obviously because Prince had certain views about artists' rights, but also at the moment, the estate very much wants to, reach out to the general public. So it's interesting, certainly, through all these songs, how many are the remastered version. And third of all, it's quite interesting to see the daily listens. Now, there's around 1.2 million daily listens to Prince, and it's interesting how those are broken up, but it does drop off quite heavily. From the top, Purple Rain, which is 193,000 listens per day, even down to, say, Soft and Wet, number 25, which is around 9,000 listens per day. Now, let's be clear, these figures should be a lot higher. And I think this is partially because of the history Prince had with fighting for artists' rights, which people are really starting to appreciate now and realising once again how ahead of his time he was. And also, I think it's important to realise that people listen to music in lots of different ways. But anyway, I thought it'd be interesting just to see how people are listening on Spotify and what they are listening to. My only hope is that they explore also some of the other songs. Like I said, there are over 680 songs on Spotify from Prince, and it'd be such a shame just to focus on the top 25. Anyway, till I see you again, thank you.